Yo, what in the name of Mortal Kombat did I just watch? What was this? What is this? Wow. Oh wow, okay, cool. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Big Girl Chris back at you with your NXT Takeover in your house review. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time checking me out, go ahead and subscribe. If you like the video, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Hit me up on Twitter. Follow me, all that. Oh man. So I put my predictions video out a couple of days ago. And if you guys saw that, you know that my anticipation and excitement for this show hasn't really been all that. I mean, overall the show was fine. The main two matches I really cared about were the ladder match and the Fatal 5-Way. Everything else was alright. It was decent. But as far as those two matches, those were the main things I was the most excited about. And for the most part, they delivered. Like, it was a pretty decent show. We have a new $1 million champion, and his name is L.A. Knight. Now, I predicted that Karrion Kross was gonna win, and I was pretty close to being right, but obviously I was wrong, right? But L.A. Knight is a new $1 million champion. That could be pretty interesting going forward to see how he interacts with the $1 million title, if Ted DiBiase is gonna play a factor, if this feud between him and Karrion Kross is going to continue. I don't know, but we do have a new $1 million champion, so that's what's up. Also, the Fatal 5-Way match was, that was dope. And I will say this, as far as NXT building up Karrion Kross as like this unstoppable monster, they've done a real good job of doing that. Like, even though it was 4 dudes with Karrion Kross, it was like he was pretty much the unstoppable force. Like, there was times that they had tried to double team, triple team, quadruple team to take him out. He got taken out pretty much early in the match, but just when you think he was out of the picture, he would just pop back up, and it was just like this looming force all over the match. Like, you didn't know. Like, if they did a better job of taking Karrion Kross out of the match, it could have went either way. Like, either one of those 4 guys could have won. But because Karrion Kross is just such a monster and such a beast, of course he won. You know, like, he's just unstoppable. He's like this unstoppable killing machine. And yeah, Karrion Kross is still the NXT champion. Now, I was following the reactions on Twitter, and it doesn't look like a lot of people were all that excited about Karrion Kross winning. I don't know if they were expecting someone else to win, or if they're just not feeling Karrion Kross. Me personally, I like Karrion Kross. I don't really know much about his character. I don't know what his character is, except just being this unstoppable killing machine, monster, champion dude that kind of looks like the Tattletale Strangler from SpongeBob. And he has a very hot girl with him. Other than that, I really don't know much about Karrion Kross, but he seems alright. He seems pretty cool. I did think that if he did lose somehow, or if someone else won the title, I thought this would be the opportunity to call him up to the main roster, but that doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. So it's going to be interesting to see who is going to be next in line to face Karrion Kross, because he just destroyed everybody. Like, he clapped everyone's cheeks in this match. I mean, who else is there left for him to face? Now, rumor has it is maybe WWE's bringing Samoa Joe back, and he's gonna come back to NXT. And people are like, oh, Samoa Joe's gonna show up. He's gonna call out Karrion Kross. But I don't know, because the whole thing with Samoa Joe and WWE is that he isn't cleared to compete. And at the end of tonight's show, you had an interesting interview. So towards the end of the night, they had an interview with William Regal, and they were like, well, what's next with William Regal? And he was like, well, I don't know, but it looks like it's time for a change. Which leads me to believe that this is gonna be the role Samoa Joe takes. Like maybe William Regal steps down as the general manager of NXT, and then Samoa Joe comes in, because I don't see him coming back as a competitor for WWE, because that was the whole thing. Like they didn't. He hasn't been cleared. He hasn't been cleared to compete for a while now. So I don't know what changed between his release and now, if that is the case that he is coming back. But those are my that's my little thought about that. As far as the rest of the show goes, like I said, man, I only cared really about two matches on the card, and that was the two matches I just talked about. The women's title match between Ember Moon and Raquel Gonzalez, it was alright. I didn't really see Ember Moon winning, but we did see the return of Shotzi Blackheart, which is cool. She came out to attack Dakota Kai and kind of even up the odds, but other than that, there was nothing really much going on with that match. You knew Raquel was going to win. I mean, no knock to Ember Moon, but I don't see her taking the title of Raquel Gonzalez anytime soon. Also, another women's match they had was Xia Li and Mercedes Martinez. And like I said before, like their whole build was they had a match 4 years ago, and now it's time for the rematch. I don't know why it took a whole 4 years. I guess because now Xia Li is I don't know, the Dragon Lady gave her superpowers, and now she's in the Mortal Kombat Street Fighter universe. I don't know what's going on, but Xia Li was looking pretty good, I will say that much. And she ended up winning the match. She beat Mercedes Martinez, and then after the match, Mercedes was trying to go after Xia Li, and then you had the what is her name? The dragon. I just call her Dragon Lady. So the Dragon Lady, she was trying to get into the Dragon Lady's face, and she actually got up from her chair and put hands on Mercedes Martinez. So maybe this feud goes on. Maybe we get to see Dragon Lady actually wrestle. Maybe she'll wrestle Mercedes Martinez. Who knows? I don't know. She has superpowers, so I don't know. Yeah, and lastly, you had the 6-man tag. And I mean, for what it was a pretty decent opener. And one thing I keep noticing is MSK gets booed. I don't know what's that about. I haven't heard anything negative. I don't know where the hate for MSK comes from. I like them. They're pretty cool. And you got Bronson Reed with them, and they had matching green tights. Good for them. Legado del Fantasma, like, yo, they look as a unit. Legado del Fantasma, they look pretty good as a trios tag team. Like, they move well as a unit. The way they operate, the way they function. There was a little piece of me that was actually rooting for them to win, even though I kind of had this big feeling that Bronson Reed and MSK were going to take the W with this one. And that's pretty much what happened. I mean, it was a good opener. Other than that, yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got as far as the takeover show. It was decent. Will it be one of those takeovers we remember like 5 years from now? Probably not. Is it gonna be something you remember 5 months from now? Probably not. Is it gonna be something you remember like 5 weeks from now? Probably not. But it is what it is. And also, they announced that in July that they're gonna have the return of the Great American Bash. It's gonna be on a Tuesday show, so hey, whatever. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts on the NXT Takeover. What did you guys think? Did you enjoy the show? Did you care? Did you have the same enthusiasm that I did, which wasn't much? What was your favorite match? Was it the Fatal 5-Way? Was it the ladder match? Was it the Dragon Lady interference? I don't know. But let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit me up on Twitter. All those cool things, man. Yeah, you guys take care. Peace.